everyone. Hello. Thank you for tuning in for another episode of Spiritual Events Directory video with psychic medium Karina Webb. So lovely to be here again. Now 4 weeks to go. It's only 4 weeks to go. So my last show here will be on the 25th of October. And then some other lovely person will be coming on board to give their love and light across to you. So I'm really going to take advantage, okay, on the last few shows that we have. Now, we're going to be talking about open discussions again, okay, because last week it was absolutely fantastic to be able to help people and and not only that, when if you share these videos that I do on these weekly basis, that might be able to help someone else. So that's really always very good. And you can share with your family and you can share with your friends as well, and they might be able to watch next week, because for the next 4 weeks I will be doing open discussion, so that anyone has anything that they have on their mind that they want to air, they just want to get out of frustration, this is the time. So we hopefully will address some things there tonight for many of you. So don't forget, there is people out there across the world. This does go far and wide, so this might be helping someone else, so if you do share. Okay, so look, I've got some people on board. Who have we got joining us today? Hi, Rachel McDowell, nice to see you tonight. Hi, Cash James, hello. Hi, Karen Williamson. Hi, Kirsty. Is it Raven Scoffed? I think it is. Welcome to the show, and thank you for tuning in. And to everyone else who has been tuning in, of course, as soon as I seen the heart, I didn't even have to read who the name was. I knew who it was. It was beautiful Sandra. So thank you, Sandra Williams, for joining us again. As soon as I see those red hearts, I know it's you, darling. Okay. I mean, it may not be, but I just know. I just knew it was you, darling. Okay. So hi. Is it? Oh yes, Joe Newberry. Hi. I did say hi to Karen Williamson. I think I did. Yes, thank you all for coming on and joining us tonight. So again, we're talking about open discussion. We're talking about what's on your mind. What is it that you'd like to be able to have some help with? I'm also very excited. I can't wait. I hopefully maybe either next week or the week after, knowing I've only got 4 more weeks here on this Spiritual Events Directory, is that I'm going to be having my book. It's already in the publishing stage. It's coming back to me, and I cannot wait to get it out. So it's a lovely spiritual book for children. So I am so thrilled. It's been sitting in the pipeline for such a long time, and so it's just so wonderful to be able to bring it forth and actually have it published. So that's going to be really amazing. So hopefully next week, if I can, or the week after, it depends on how quickly it gets to me, that I can show you guys as well. So stay tuned for that one. So that'll be really awesome to be able to, and of course, you will be able to, when I get it up and going, you'll be able to buy it online as well. Okay. So who else do we have? We have Loz Easton, is it? Hi. Hi, Karen O'Connor. Good morning to you, my darling girl. Priscilla John, hello. Hi, Bron Duckett, is it? Blessings to you, darling. Blessings to you. Okay. Who else we got? We got Sandra Wright. Hi, darling. Thank you for joining us again. I can see a lot of the regulars coming on, which is absolutely wonderful. And you know that I'm not going to be here too long. I will probably pop across after the 4 weeks to my psychic medium page and do some lives across the time there. So if you do want to follow me and want to see what my videos are about later on, about helping and probably some readings as well, then, you know, just follow me, like my page, whatever, and you can find out some updates on that. Okay. So Sophia, hi Sophia, how are you, darling? Hi, hi Wendy. Wendy Harmer, how are you? Okay. So now, guys, it's so lovely that you have tuned in with me tonight. I am so very blessed. Your love is just coming and radiating. I feel the energy shifting. I feel it's really good here. So now I really want to see if there's anything that you would like some guidance with. Is what's on your mind? You know, has there something been bothering you? I want to see if I can address that. And remember, if you share, this not only just helps you, but it can help others, you know, everywhere who may be listening, tuning in. So that's really important. So, I mean, we think that's only for ourselves, but, you know, it can go far and wide. And not only that, sometimes the messages that we receive as well can kind of like, it hits a bit of a chord with us sometimes, and we think to ourselves, well, you know what, I can relate to that. So just remember that one message may not be for just one. Okay, it can be for many. All right. Okay. All right. So Suzanne, is it McMasters? Hello. Okay. So I'm just going to be scrolling around. I'm going to be seeing who's needing some guidance here. Okay, so what's on your plate? What are you wanting to get out? I'm going to be doing some these live open discussions for the next 4 weeks. Okay, because I really do feel there's a lot of people out there that are just needing a little bit of guidance. Sometimes it's a little bit of reassurance too. You know, you may know what you need to do, but sometimes it's just about, you know, plugging in with someone else and giving you that little bit of extra courage to get you going. Okay. All right. Okay. So Loz, I'm stopping at you, darling. So, okay, so you're wanting to know about your career direction. Now, as I'm actually talking with you there, Loz, I don't actually know if you smoke or not, or if you know someone around you who is smoking, but I feel like I want to cough. I feel like I've had a lot of congestion in here. I feel like this is as much as you want to know a bit about career right now. I want to touch base with you, Loz, about your health, darling. Really important for you to plug back in, okay, to that center part of who you are. And I don't know if you've been around smokers or if you are a smoker, but we really want you to focus this next season, okay, from spring into summer, is really concentrating on looking after yourself a lot more, okay? And you know, we're not here to preach to you, darling, but what we are here is to guide you and to help you to make right decisions. Sometimes we can't make right decisions in our lives, whether it's based on career or something else, if our temple inside isn't as fine-tuned, if you like, as we would like it to be. So in saying that, we really ask you in this next chapter for yourself is to really start focusing and honing in on yourself and looking after yourself, making yourself eat well, and, you know, take some time out if you need to have either a massage or going into by the sea or by nature, you know, really taking that time to look after yourself there, Loz, because I just feel very heavy chested with you, darling. I feel that either you smoke or someone smokes around you, and it's not good for you, darling. So I really want to emphasize that in coming back to looking after who you are. Okay. Now, I also want to touch base a little bit with your career. Okay. I'm actually seeing the pen, and I'm seeing a lot of writing getting done here. I'm not sure if you're doing a lot of writing in your place of work here, but I feel that we need to shift away from that. We need to shift away from that, and we need you to start opening up, you know, here at this center here, at your throat chakra center, that's being able to voice your opinion more, being able to express who you are, okay? And I feel that there possibly could be somebody that you may be wanting to air something to. Because I feel I just feel like we need to shift that out. And that's coming in for me to address with you right now. So again, coming away from the paperwork and the pen, and coming into a place where you're able to spend more time with yourself, and being able to be more of an open channel to talking, and we don't really mind whatever area that you choose to do that with. I also see some horses. I'm not sure if you're a horse person, or you do you like to work with horses or anything like that. I see you. It's like throwing on a. I see like you're throwing on a saddle and wanting to ride a horse. So that's very interesting. So if you don't have a horse, maybe that's, you know, that's about freedom. It's allowing you to have that freedom. Find your freedom. What is it that you want to do, darling? You know, yep, spirit. And I feel, as strongly as this may be, I feel you need to get it out. You need to get this feeling that you're that you're having within out to you know, to a male figure, whoever is around you. So this is something that you need to really address with, okay, them with, and to me, it just does not want to go. So to me, I feel once you start airing what needs to be said, everything will start to go to a bit more of a plan for you. Okay. You know, we're opening it up to you, to whatever you feel you need to be doing, but we're asking you to move away from that area that we talked about, okay, and start coming into a field of doing work that's where you're able to use, okay, your throat chakra, okay, being able to speak what it is that you want to do. And that's for you, Loz, okay? And thank you very much for joining us tonight, okay? Thank you, thank you. And I hope that will leave me in a moment. And you know what, sometimes it can be spirit people wanting to come in and annoy me too. So there could have very well been, and I'm not really addressing with spirit loved ones tonight, but you know, could have been someone that's wanting to make contact there with you as well. Excuse me, I just can't seem to get it out. Okay, so I'm coming to you, Joe, beautiful Joe. So Joe Newberry. Okay, so to your question about mentor, you know, at the end of the day, you know, having a mentor is okay, because without a mentor, we cannot progress to the next level. It just depends on what you're being mentored for, and how many times you get mentored. So if you were going to, loads and loads and loads and loads of mentors, there, Joe, then, you're constantly wasting your money on trying to find the answers. Yeah. I think as we are progressing in our life, there is times that we do need mentors. And for the reasons, and I mean myself, I've had mentors, I've had some fabulous mentors along the way. And I haven't always had mentors, but I've had a few. And it's only because I've wanted to go into a particular direction, and they've given me some amazing, advice, and therefore that then allows me to continue on to do what I need to do. So and also mentors may know something that you don't know. So again, it just depends on whether or not it's going to cost you an arm and a leg, okay, to have a mentor or not. Do you need a mentor long term? No, I don't think so. If you want to have a mentor come and be with you for a very short period of time, yes. If you're wanting to be mentored for a couple of weeks, that's fine too. I really think that, we're not really saying A or nay here. At the end of the day, what is it that you want to, what is it that you want to go with? It's up to you. What we can say here is that we feel good about this. We feel good about mentoring, but I don't feel that the mentor that you've been looking into or thinking about is the right one for you, though. Okay, so we're just going to say have a little look around, okay, and then you will find the right one there. Okay, if that makes some sense to you. But look, it's great. It's just like, we go to school, we start off at preschool and we work our way up, and we have teachers all along, don't we? Right into high school, and then we go off and we do, we go off and do some big major studies to do other things. So of course we're going to need mentors in the same way, and mentors have their place. So just remember, yes, I think it is a good idea to have a mentor, not the one you're looking for at the moment. I do believe, though, don't spend an arm and a leg, okay, to have someone teach you what needs to be pretty much something you already know, but it's just a bit more guidance to helping you there. Okay, so that's for you, Joe. So thank you for joining us tonight. Hi, Chris Long from the UK. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Just reading your messages and feel where, feeling where I'm guided here. Okay, so I'm just checking in here with you there, Losh. You just said, no, not me, but you've been sick. So that's where the heavy chested's coming in. Do be mindful, though. Just do be mindful not to be with people who are who are smoking or have been smoking. Just remember that when we do say these things, it could be something that's coming in your direction as well. So, there could be somebody that's going to be hanging around you that's been smoking or going to be smoking. So just be aware of that too, especially if you have been sick. Okay, darling? All right. Okay. Okay. So hello, Marlene. Okay, so Marlene Case, I'm stopping with you, darling. I have nothing that's coming in at the moment, but that's okay because something will come in a moment. Okay. So what I'm actually seeing here, Marlene, is that they're opening up a bag, they're putting things in it. It's like a tidiness of the bag, you know, and it's like as though you're getting ready to move on to the next stage of your life. Do you understand? So it's like, I have been doing so many things over a period of time. Nothing's sort of been given, but I just feel that there's going to be the next couple of weeks coming in for you where things are going to start coming in a little bit better for you. And it's like, oh, this is going to be wonderful. So it's like little projects are coming in, and it's going to be like you're in the flow, okay? And that's going to be quite a good thing. I also they're also showing me the Chariot card, which tells me, yep, it's telling me that you're going to be heading on. You know, you're going to be getting away from all the stuff that may have been bothering you, or have just been a little bit mundane. Okay, and the Chariot, the person with the Chariot is off going. Okay, so just know between now and the next 2 weeks, things are going to start moving forward for you. The flow is happening. The Chariot's going off. Okay, so we think that this is going to be a really good time for you. I also want to address with you that this is a time for internal changes, which will then exceed out of to external changes. So that's a good thing, but just know that the internal changes will be more beneficial for you, okay, for when this Chariot does go. Okay, does that make some sense for you there, Marlene? I don't know why, I'm not sure if you're overseas or where you are, but I just feel that there's some connection for you to overseas. So it's like someone's wanting to make contact, whether someone's going overseas and wants to make contact with you or something like that. I just feel, or whether you're planning something for overseas, I'm not sure there, but I feel good about it. I feel really good about it. And yeah, it's time to do some spring cleaning, Marlene. Okay, time to do some spring cleaning, darling. There's a big shift coming for you, darling. Be ready to hang on for it, okay? Thank you. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Yes, nice. You know, I'm just sitting in the energy. I know this sounds really weird, but I'm sitting in the energy, not saying anything, and it's so peaceful. And you know, I can feel your energy. Everyone, it's a whole collective energy coming forward. It's really beautiful. So that's really lovely. Okay, so what's on your mind? Is there anything that's on your mind that you feel like I want to have addressed? Give me something here that, you know, as I said, I've got 4 more weeks to be here on the Spiritual Events Directory. And so this was a great time to just get anything that you would like to have addressed on the show. Hi, Shane. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us from the UK. Lovely, lovely. Hopefully I'll be able to. Oh, and that just reminds me, of course I'm in Australia, but anyone that's in the Queensland area, I've got my event coming up in 4 weeks too, on the 26th of October, and that will be live mediumship show at North Lake. So if you want to get your tickets, you can go to Eventbrite, or I can drop the link below for that. So that's my Joining Two Worlds. So if anyone is interested in going to that, they can. Okay, so Steph, I'm Steph Randalls, hi darling. I'm going to be connecting with you, darling. Okay, Steph, my condolences, darling, because, you know, our animals are just like our family, aren't they? And when we put an animal down, such as you have your dog, your very dear, loving dog, it is very heartbreaking. And there's no way about that. It's just very heartbreaking because, and I see that you're saying you have a little bit of guilt because you've had to put your dog down. And, you know, can I say from Spirit's end, so when your dog went to the other side, there is no pain. There is no anguish. There is no suffering. There is just complete emerging from this state of this lifetime to the other world. And so from merging from one world to the other, your dog would have just been in more peace and more love as made that transition across. So I want to reassure you very much that your dog was in no pain whatsoever. But what I feel is that you know, you having that feeling that I've had to put, you know, I've had to put your dog down for the reasons that, you know, of health, obviously, and that's made you feel quite upsetting about doing that. And that's something, so pushing that aside, as far as your dog is concerned, you know, probably in your home, probably, you know, right by your side, making sure you're happy. But there is no sadness, no sadness whatsoever. Okay, when animals go to the other side, there is no sadness, there is no pain, there's nothing. It's just like us. When we go over there, we're just in more bliss. So we merge from, you know, we merge from whatever percentage we are here to the full alignment, to the full 100%, if you like, to who we are. And that's what your dog has done. So for you to have the guilt, you know, that's something, you know, guilt is not sort of something that you can just go, I can get over that straight away. But what I can say to you is that as much as you knew you had to put your dog down, can we say that this was already, okay, already programmed, if you like, from the time your dog came into this lifetime, and as well as yourself. So this was already in this assignment here, that this was what was going to take place. You were going to have to put your dog down. But what happens is, when we know what we have to do from the other end, we're okay with it. As a spirit being, we're okay with it. But then when we come into the physical, and we're physical beings, and we're experiencing these experiences, we go, oh, I don't want to do this. But it's something you knew that you had to do. It's something you knew, okay? It's in the agreement, if you like. And so for now, you're just left with the emotions of what has taken place. So what we would like you to do there, Steph, is just start focusing now, darling, on maybe a little memorial at your place, okay, and having some wonderful photos and bits and pieces. Okay, that's a good start to get out of that stage of where you're at with guilt, okay, and start thinking about all the wonderful, great memories, okay, the wonderful, great memories. And you know, and so too does your dog know, that what you did was the right thing. because it's the right thing, because it was already, okay, assigned before you come here. I know that might not sound like, oh, really, did I do that? Well, we have to pass in some way. And so that's how it was meant to be for you and for your dog, okay? So it's about giving you some more love back in your heart and accepting that, you know, what has happened has been for the better. You know, your dog goes on the other side to the other world. He doesn't look back. No, I'm not sure if it's a he or she. I just said he. But goes to the other side and they don't look back. They're forever happy, okay? But they're coming back to make sure that you're happy as well, okay? And it probably will take you a little bit of time to lose that feeling of emotions that you have, but start thinking about the wonderful feelings that you had and memories that you had with your dog. Start getting all the photos and do a bit of a photo thing, and everything will start coming to a bit better place for you, okay? You didn't do a bad thing, okay? It is what has been assigned, okay? I'll leave it there for you, Steph. Take care, darling. Give yourself some more nurturing and love within your heart, okay? Go and put back into self, all right, darling? And take care. Okay, Sophie. Silver. I'm going to come to you, darling. Okay, Sophia. Well, we've got no and no. Okay, so should you start a new relationship? No, you shouldn't. And should you go back to your partner? No. So we got no, no. Okay, why are we saying no, no? Is because for you to start another relationship, okay, when you still haven't finished your last one, okay, is then putting you in a very vulnerable place, okay? So then the vibration in which you're at, darling, is only going to bring a very similar vibration to what you had. Does that make some kind of sense to you? When you want to have a relationship with someone, what you're wanting to do is you want to be as pure and as authentic in yourself and happy within yourself to be that to have that relationship you want. So it's about vibration meeting vibration. Let me bring my hands up. Vibration meeting vibration. Okay. So the thing is that we can say that yes, you can go back to your ex if you like, but it's not going to work, darling. It's not going to work long term. You can go back if you like. I can seriously tell you. But we're saying no, right? For long term, it's not the best option for you, darling. And to start a relationship, we say no too. And for the reasons that you've got to be in the high vibration to receive the vibration of someone you love, okay, in a good vibration. Do you understand what I mean by that? So if you're still hung up with your partner when you wanted to be with this partner, and then bang, it's gone, and you're wanting something to happen and it's not happening, let's just say the vibrations between you and your ex-partner, it just wasn't, you know, you may have grown somewhat and your partner may not have. You may have just grown on very different vibrations here. But we feel that the vibrations for you aren't going to work long term for you, darling. Sorry, it's as blunt as I can get it. You can try. It might take you, you might work with it in, 6 months or something, but, you're going to be wasting your long term here with this person. Friends, yes, you can be friends if you want to be friends. That's fine. It's lovely to have friends, and to end a relationship with friends, that's fine. But if you don't choose to do that, that's fine too. But we really want you to do a bit more soul self-work, okay, before you step your foot into another relationship, okay? And you're saying here that, yeah, you're saying that you're wanting to have another relationship if you cannot go with your ex. And the thing is that we don't think you need one right now. You've got to do a bit more soul searching, darling. Because again, do you want the same vibration that you had of a person in a partner, in a partner? Do you? I'm going to leave that one with you to ponder on. But we got no. Okay? Working on self, get yourself where you want to be, and then you won't have to look for someone. This someone will come to you, my darling, because vibration attracts vibration. Just like you've come on here tonight and you've been attracted to my video as I am attracted to you, darling. So you see, when you start getting yourself into the place that you're ready for, a full-time, long-term relationship, okay, by working on self first, then automatically the right person steps in and is there for you, darling. I'm going to leave it there. So thank you very much for coming on tonight there, Sophia, darling. Thank you very much. Hi, Tylee Main. Okay, so I'm stopping with you, Tylee. Yes, I think I'm saying it right. You've been seeing golden lights. Then I look at it, and then it goes away. Is it some kind of spiritual angel, etc.? Okay. So, Tylee, look, when you see the golden lights, darling, it is usually spirit making connection with you, darling. All right? And this is wonderful. They're opening up your third eye. You're allowing yourself to see it. Try not to look with your physical eyes, because you're not going to see it with your physical eyes, love. It's here, okay, with your third eye, all right? And what you want to do is, when you do see those gold lights, you might even see white lights, you might see twinkle stars, you might see all sorts of things, you might start seeing images. They're opening you up, darling. They're opening you up there at the third eye, allowing you to see clairvoyantly. And this is amazing. So when you see that, have gratitude. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Thank you very, very much for opening me up in the third eye area and allowing me to see clairvoyantly. That's wonderful. And then they will, and thank you everyone for your lovely hearts and your likes. So they, what was I got distracted. Sorry. So seeing this stuff is amazing. So having the gratitude and letting Spirit know that you are very grateful to be experiencing these experiences, then they will begin to show you more. So it's possibly your spirit guides, okay, who are bringing this attention to you. Okay, you've been asking for it, and they've been opening this up nice and gently for you. But just remember, don't look with your physical eyes, because the minute you turn your head, bang, Okay, they will be gone. They're allowed. You could actually, instead of moving, just close your eyes. You might see that a little bit more, and that'll be very exciting. So bless you, my darling. You have got great clairvoyance coming through there, and just be very grateful that it is. And you know that many other things will take place from seeing those. They'll just start opening you up a lot more. All right, darling, that's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And we all have the sixth sense. We all have the ability to see. And I can, I can clairvoyantly see. And there was some, I think it was a couple of years ago, I had an accident. Wham! I had this pole hit me fair there, eh? It took me a while to see as clearly as that I would have liked, but I was very patient there with spirit, and but yes, we just have to be very grateful that we have our wonderful gifts opening up for us. But that's for you there, Tylee. Thank you very much for joining us, and just embrace it. Wonderful. Okay, and anyone else is watching and you're having those experiences too, take that on board. Okay. Okay, Kelly Beatty. Now, for those, I just want to briefly say, do stay to the end because there's a lot of messages I do give, and some of you guys just don't receive those messages unless you go back to the replay and watch those messages. So if you can, try and stay on, and we'll see if we can get to as many as we can anyway. All right. So yeah. So Kelly Beatty, if you're hanging around still, love. All right. So your physical health, yeah. You know what I think you should be doing at the moment, Kelly? This is a really great time for you, darling, to be doing a massive detox in your body. When I mean a detox, and I know you've been also having heavy-chested feelings as well. It seems like you haven't been right for a long time. Okay, you've been very heavy-chested. It's just like you always, there's a couple of things we want to come and tune in here with you on. And the first one we're coming in here is about doing a detox for your body. That's number one. So whether you choose to do a detox for a couple of weeks, or whether you choose to do a detox for a few days, then do a detox. Okay, I'm not talking a detox like a lemon and water one here. I'm talking a major one. All right, I'm talking a major detox. That means you might have to go to a health food store or something, because what we're wanting to do is we're wanting to get rid of your parasites in your body, darling. And don't fret, we all have parasites, okay? We all have parasites. We all have, all our parasites, bacterias, worms, so everything, viruses, you name it, we've got it. And they come in, okay? They come in. So don't fret, darling, that you're the only one. But we want you to have a detox. We want you to be able to clear out that system of yours, darling. We also ask that you drink lots of water too while you're doing that, okay? You may not want to drink water, but it's a really good time of the year right now to be drinking more water there. So, Kelly, so I really want you to focus in on doing that for yourself. And I want to see if you can go to the doctor, and not the doctor that you went to, but another doctor. I want you to see about getting your hormones checked, darling. I want you to see if you can get the basics checked, just to and they might say, well, why are you getting them checked? Why do you want to get them checked? Just, if you can't find someone that will do it, then just keep looking until you do. But you need to get your hormones checked. So we're touching base with two things here, Kelly. We're talking about a massive detox here, okay, to getting your parasites, bacteria, viruses out of the way. Ping them to the curb, right? We want to get them out of the system, all right? Because I feel that they're doing a lot of havoc here for you. I also know you're very foggy in your mind, okay? You're not thinking straight sometimes. And I also want to see if you can go to a doctor, okay, to sort yourself out for your hormones. I want to see if you can get a check on that, okay, and just see how you go with that, love. That's not going to cost you a lot of money in doing both of those, okay, Kelly? So take care, darling. All my love to you. I'm on the holistic side of things. There's a lot of, the medical side has its pros and cons and everything. But look, at the end of the day, darling, you can follow those two things that I recommended for you, darling. All right. So thank you for joining us tonight. Hi, Belinda. Hi, Marlene. Hi, Kim. Okay, Kim. Kim, I'm coming to you, darling. Grattan, is it Grattan? I hope I'm saying that right. So, Kim Grattan. Okay, so you're just after a reading tonight. Okay. Okay. As I'm connecting in with you, Kim, I just feel I want to give you a hug, darling. I feel like I want the viewers to give you a hug as well. It's like as though it feels like the weight of the stuff around you has been going on for quite some time. If it's not you, it might be someone around you. But I feel, Kim, that you've had the weight of the world on your shoulders. I feel that you're kind of thinking to yourself, well, when is something going to give? You know what I mean? And I'm never sort of a bearer of bad news, and I don't feel this is a bad news reading. I just feel we want you to start thinking about your life a bit more. What is it that you want to do in your life, darling? I feel that you have been either concerned about other people or worrying about other people, or, you feel like it seems like you're an old soul and you're taking on everybody else. You've got the weight of the world around you and on your shoulders. I feel there's a big shift coming for you, but I don't feel it's right this minute. And I feel it's time for a bit of a shift in your career as well. I don't feel you need to be doing what you're doing anymore. This can also be affecting your health as well. you know, and I don't feel good about that, you know, sort of working in that continual atmosphere, if you like. So I've just lost you there. Oh, there we are. So Kim, you know, I just feel there's time for you to have a bit of a change, okay? Change in direction about what you want, okay? It's just doing this like inventory about the different things in your life. What do you want changed? You know, it's time for you to have some changes, all right? And it's not the changes that people want to put around you. It's the changes you want in your own life. You know, it's like you've been following everybody else, and now it's time for you to follow yourself. Do what you want to do, darling. Okay, so I think you need to start thinking about what you want to do for another career choice, darling. All right, I'm going to leave it there, but I want to give you big hugs. I really do want to give you big, big hugs. And I feel at some point you've been having a bit of a release, which is really nice. And if you haven't yet, it might be coming. Okay, so take care, Kim. You know you have some really, you know, wonderful help on the other side. You just need to call on them a little bit more, okay? But really finding out about what it is that you want within, not everybody else. It's time to just say, I'm number one here, okay? I know that might seem quite difficult for you, but if you can't be number one, darling, then you can't help anybody else out there. So I really need to address that with you, okay, Kim? So take care, and thank you for joining us tonight. Blessings, blessings. Okay, so Christina Mills. Okay. Oh, oh, I'm excited. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, I'm very excited, Christine. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. You're going to be doing some courses. They're going to be coming in very soon. I know it's like you're tying up some loose ends there before you do these courses, but I feel good about them. It's not only going to be good for you, but it's going to be good for other people as well. You're going to be in the teacher's role, which actually you should be a teacher here on earth anyway. Doesn't matter what field you choose to be in. But I feel really good about that. It's very empowering and loving, and but it's also about getting people in a good place as well, okay? Teaching them some really great life skills, all right? So I feel really good about this, Christina. Yes, I got the green light, okay, the green light. It's going all green, darling. Go, go, go. Okay, so thank you for joining us. Blessings. I look forward to that. That's fantastic. Okay. Okay, Bron Duckett, I'm going to give you a message, darling. Now, I just got to keep an eye on the time tonight. Oh, gosh. You're confused about your relationships. Very much in love with someone and have been for 2 years. We are on and off and started dating. And would love some clarity. Okay, I'm just going to sit with that for a minute there, Bron. Okay, I really want to come really strong here with you there, Bron. I don't feel there's commitment here. I don't feel strong, bang, bang commitment. I just feel this is a very casual, yeah, we're dating. It's nothing like wham, bam, oh my God, you know, I can't get enough of this person. It's like the sparks fly, you know. I feel this is all very one-sided here. I don't feel the other person is as committed to you as you would like to be committed to them, okay? And that then unfortunately doesn't work very long term. And you can kind of get on the relationship wagon together and have some wonderful times together. But I feel this person isn't the soul connection that you are meant to be with long term. All right. Sorry, but you know, are you wanting to hang around or do you want to move on? Okay, get into a better vibration and then allow the person that sits at your vibration to come to you and have those sparks fly. Do you understand that? It's like that relationship that you just cannot get away from each other, you know? You know the relationship. Everybody knows that relationship when you just, oh my gosh, I've got to ring you every day. I've got to see you every day if you can, you know. It's just like you just cannot get enough of each other. Well, I just don't feel that's with this relationship there. And Bron, I feel that if you want to hang around, then by all means hang around and just go with the flow. But long term, darling, we just feel that that's not going to serve you. We feel that you're going to actually get quite upset that it's not going to work out for you long term. Okay. What we could possibly say to you is the love that you have is to turn it inward and create that love connection that you so want inside, and then the right connection comes in for you. Does that make some sense for you? Oh gosh, you know, we're only here to guide you, darling. So at the end of the day, it's your choice. I'm giving you the scales. What do you want to do? It's up to you, darling. So I'm going to leave it there with you. Okay. So thank you for joining us tonight. So there's some decisions to make there on that one. All right. Okay, so I may be able to have, I might see if I can get 2 more in, okay, for tonight, there. And just remember, I will be back next week to do some more, okay, should you join me. Hi, Shelley, and thank you, darling. Hi, Kim. Hi, Kim. I haven't seen you for ages, Kim Hughes. I haven't seen you for ages. Hi, Lisa. Ellen, hi. Okay. Okay, Samantha, Farley. So Samantha, I feel I feel you will be, I feel that you will be packing some bags to move on, but I just don't feel right this minute. I feel that this possibly might be in the new year for you, because I just feel at the moment you're staying a little bit comfortable at the moment. Okay, this is okay, because what this will do is this will help you make the decisions then about where you're wanting to go. We want you to either go by the water. We don't mind where you go, but by the water, or as close to the water as you possibly can. All right there, Samantha. Quite a short one there. I know we've got to wrap up very quickly, but I'm going to leave it there, darling. Thank you for joining us tonight. Okay, see if we can get one more in there before we go. Hi, Perla. Hi, Perla. Thank you for joining us, darling. Okay, so Phyllis Ainsworth, I'm going to finish off with you, darling. Is there a message? Okay, so your shoulder. Okay, so you're having an op on your shoulder. Okay. I feel you're going to be quite sore thereafter. Who wouldn't be sore thereafter? And I feel like as though the painkillers are not kicking in straight away. All right. I just want to give you a little bit of advice on the shoulder. Okay, the shoulder's about holding our burdens, darling. So somewhere along the line, you've been holding a lot of burdens. Okay. And it doesn't matter what ups we get on our bodies, but you know, you've been holding quite a lot there on your shoulders, and you know, I know that there's things here that could have caused it and everything like that, but coming from a very spiritual sense here, we want to say you've been taking on a lot of burden, okay, a lot of life's burdens here. And unless you shift some of those burdens, okay, that shoulder will not properly heal to the best degree that you want it to do. And then you'll find later on that you might be in a little bit of suffering, a little bit of pain there later. So just feel something that's come back. I'm going back a little bit, but in saying that is that you've been carrying something that you should not be carrying, and it's time to let it go, darling. All right. And everything else will go fine as far as the procedures and the procedure that you have and everything will be going fine there. But I'm talking about thereafter. Okay, you're up. We're just wanting you to just be very mindful, okay, of those burdens that you have had, that you've been carrying, not only on the shoulder that you're having the op with, but the other one as well. All right. Okay. The painkillers may not be kicking in for you straight away, but just be mindful, okay, about the stuff that you've been taking on board. Okay. Release it, get rid of it. Otherwise, that your shoulder will not heal to the best degree that you want it to. Okay. So thank you very, very much for joining us there, Phyllis, tonight. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us tonight. I will see you next week for, I think it'll be my third week until I am finished with the Spiritual Events Directory. But, you know, some wonderful person will come in and be in the slot time there to give you some guidance about something. Okay, so thank you everyone for joining me. Thank you for your shares. Thank you for your love hearts and likes. And I look forward to seeing you next week. If you want to jump across to my page, Psychic Medium Karina Webb, to see what I'm doing there, you can do that. So have a good weekend, long weekend, everyone. And I will see you soon. Bye for now. Bye.